What's going on, Gunners? Welcome back to the Beginner Gunner. It's been a while. It's Christmas time. We're about to enter 2022. But today, what I want to talk about is what drills I practice when I go to the shooting range. So right now, I'm only using one drill, and it's a 50 round drill, and this is the dot torture test. So you start off at 3 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards, 10 yards. You progress as you go on, but the thing about it is you have to clear all 10 to have a score of 50. I'm still on 3 yards, and the best I've gotten was like 42. It's weird because the first circle is 5 shots, slow fire. That's not an issue. The second one is draw 1 shot 5 times. So the shooting range I go to, they won't allow you to draw from the holster. So I just draw from the table. Pick it up, shoot 5 rounds. Pretty good with that. The next one is 3 and 4. Once again, you draw 1 and 3, 1 and 4. Draw 1 and 3, 1 and 4. And I'm so with that. Number 5 is draw and fire 5 rounds with your strong hand. The weird part is I have more trouble with my strong hand than I do with my weak hand, because there's also a drill on here. You have to fire 5 rounds with your weak hand. So number 5 is draw, fire 5 rounds. And now we have 6 and 7. You draw 2 and 6, 2 and 7. You draw 2 and 6, 2 and 7. You do that 4 times. That's 6 and 7. Now number 8 is the weak hand. You draw, aim, fire 5 rounds with your weak hand. And once again, I do much better with my weak hand than I do with my strong hand. I don't know. And then we have 9 and 10. I enjoy 9 and 10. Although they want you to draw, and once again I can't draw, so I have to go to my ready position from the table. And this one is draw, fire, speed reload, fire, speed reload, and you do that 3 times. So this is the dot torture test, and it's 50 rounds. So every time I go to the shooting range, I always do this. And I try to do it cold, meaning no practice of shooting any other targets. I just go, I tape it to the cardboard and get the shooting. And then after that, I just pick a target at random and shoot 50 rounds, practicing that. Usually I get something that has like 8-inch circles, and I shoot 10 rounds, 10 rounds, 10 rounds, 10 rounds for a total of 50 rounds. So usually when I go to the range, I'm only shooting about 100 to 125 rounds of 9mm. My arsenal is mostly made of 9mm, but it's all 9mm. I have 22, and then I have a 12 gauge, and I also have a 38, but I don't shoot my revolver that often at all. So like I said, when I go to the range, I do the dot torture test, and then I pick a target at random, and I shoot another 50 to 75 rounds. So that's 100 to 125 rounds I shoot with that. And then I break out one of my favorite 22 LRs, and I shoot about 200 to 300 rounds of that. I really enjoy plinking with the smaller caliber. I haven't taken any of my long guns to the range in a while, and I really need to. One thing that I found that helps me at the range is dry firing at home. Dry firing at home. And I don't do it enough, but I see that it does help when I go to the range. If you're looking for good skills, practice, 50 round range test or whatever you want to call it, the dot torture test is pretty good. A lot of people go to the range and just shoot targets. I think it's a good idea to practice skills instead of just shooting for a bullseye all the time. That's not the way it works. Especially if you're in a self-defense situation. You know, you have a moving target. You might only have one hand to shoot with. Your firearm might jam. You might run out of ammo while you're shooting, so you have to know how to speed reload, things of that nature. So this is a good skill to practice with 50 rounds. And it's fun, you know, instead of, like I said, instead of just shooting at a target at a circle, trying to hit the bullseye every time. One last thing about this test, it's not timed, so that's a good thing. And once you clear all 10 circles, then you move the target further back. So I'm still a beginner gunner, so I'm at 3 yards. I plan on going to the range pretty soon after New Year's, and I really want to clear it. So I'm going to try my best to clear it, and I'll give you guys an update on that. And if you guys are using a dot torture test, let me know how you're doing with it, what advice you have for me to clear it at 3 yards so I can move on to 5 yards or whatever. So Happy New Year's. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, we're all gunners, whether you're a beginner gunner, intermediate gunner, pro, or advanced gunner. We're all gunners. I'll see you guys later. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell button so you know when I post another video. I'll talk to you guys later.